Huzzah! Let Tripmon has returned to the roots of his Let's Playing. Well, it's been like 2 weeks, so I forget how to play. But I am back! I should probably warn you guys beforehand. This part won't really be blind for the first half of the part, because I was playing it once, and my computer completely shut down on me, and I lost all that footage, so I didn't play for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I know what's going to happen in the first part. I just don't know how this mission's going to end. Yeah. Along with that, I really was sucking. I like lost 5 units, 7 units. Almost everybody was dead. Everyone almost died. And it was all my fault. No. Okay. Okay, let's begin with another menace, a new power. What button was it again? X. Aha! I remember! Wait, no, another menace was the last episode. Uh-oh, this was... I forget. Friendly forces have failed to stop the enemy's mobile weapons. Wow, they actually managed to make it this far. Looks like they decided to Nadisco the biggest threat. Don't let them get any closer. Intercept everyone. Blow them to bits. Roger. Come on, come on, come on, let's go! Wait, Ryoko. I won't lose. It's a living... What? It's our duty to fight. Don't let a single unit escape, gentlemen. Huh. You don't have to tell us. We can crush these unmanned units easy. Come on. Denkun formation. Alright, take this. Gotcha. Huh? What? Oh, crap! You did well to hit me. Was that an ambush? Darn. Was that an attack from one of those Grido's jerks? Where the heck did it come from? Wait a second. What are you guys trying to pull? Sarah? Shinobu, that attack came from the Astrovals. What? Sorry, but I'm sure of the targeting the enemy. Me too. It's not like we would have any reason to target you after all. What the heck are you doing? The enemy's still coming. Huh? Whoa! What the heck do you think you're doing? Depending on your answer, I maybe have to beat you senseless. What happened? Captain, the Astros are attacking Domon and the others. Huh? No problems detected in the attack guidance system. The Astros are actually attacking the enemy, Captain. Does that mean the system recognizes Dan Kaugar and Shining Gundam as enemies? We're the enemy? Darn it. I don't know what the heck you're up to, but we ain't gonna take this line down. Don't do anything reckless, Shinobu. Please! Wait a moment! Withdraw Domon and the others. Return to the ship! What? Domon, please. Do as they say. We think there's something wrong with the ship's computer. Oh boy. I actually do remember this from the actual anime of Martian Successor Nadisco, when the ship did do this. Granted. Granted's alright. Only the Nadisco and its Astrovals are having problems. Discriminating between targets, which means... Hey, what the heck is going on? We were targeted as an enemy by Nadisco. What are you up to? Seriously, what a pain. Don't tell me negotiations between Nergal and Mithril have been broken down. Do they want to deal with us now? You jerks, don't tell me you've allied yourself with the Devil Gundam! Wait, no way! This is all a big misunderstanding. Why are you releasing your gun safety, Sarah? Domon, why are your fists glowing? Domon, calm down. Stop this at once, Cyber Beast Force. You too, Mr. Kashu. We didn't do anything to harm you. We only attacked according to the computer's instructions. If we'd stopped shooting, we would have ended up taking heavy fire from the enemy. All Ashfield units are engaged with the enemy and UEFA alike. It's like there's no difference between the two. What the heck? Hey, somebody do something about this! I wonder if it's due to the faulty maintenance. I'm not gonna excuse that kind of talk. If we fail in our maintenance duties, people end up dead. We give our very lives to adjust equipment properly. I may be a total failure when it comes to women, but I never botch a repair job. Huh? What was that? Wait, why are we preparing to fire the gravity blast? The target is a UEFA warship. What? But I didn't give an orders for that. Stop firing! Don't fire. There aren't the enemies, please. Stop this, Omoikane. Oh boy, this was a really rough day for them. Dear Kenichi and the others have grown so much since back then. The day you had to leave Earth, that was the first time you told me who you really were. You told me you were a Bosonian, and because of Destiny's cruelty, you decided to put your life on the line and return to Boson, all in order to stop their ambitions to invade the Earth. I know it was useless to try, but I could have only stopped you then. Oh, there you are, Professor Mitsuyo. Professor Hamaguchi. Time flies. Those little children are all grown up. And they stand tall as warriors to protect Earth. But in the end, he didn't come back. All we can do is fight on, with the children he entrusted to us, bearing the weight of the world on their shoulders. Still, we never thought the enemies would be not only the Bosonians, but fellow Earthlings as well. They must be prepared to fight them as well. Dear, please watch over us. The children, along with Mr. Mine and Miss Oka, are all fighting splendidly in the Voltus 5 that you designed. I'm sure the time will come when they'll return peace to the Earth sphere. Genegal, Zorul, how are our operations proceeding? We're nearly finished with our inquiries on that robot. Behold, this is the hidden location of the warship that interfered with General Gadal in the last battle. We've only also confirmed it's the same base playing host to those robots. Well done. We experienced bitter defeat because of those unexperienced enemies showing up. But this time will be different, right? Yes. This time we will attempt a two-phase operation and prevail for sure. I will make sure of it, sir. I see. I am counting on you, Genegal. Let us see your redemptive victory. Catherine, hurry up with Beast Fighter production. As you wish, Lord Henel. Are those inspections officers gone already? They're still here. They're inside the control room speaking with Captain and Mr. Prospector. While we were able to stop the gravity blast from firing, we still ended up taking out several army units. In spite of the incident, I don't see what they have to complain about. We still got the job done. So, what was that cause? Yeah, do you guys know about anything? Allow me to explain. The cause is the Nadesco's main computer system, which the Estravils rely on for targeting information and other data. The main system suffered a serious malfunction, resulting in the near catastrophe we witnessed earlier. The main computer. Oh, the Omoikane thing Ruri speaks to. Yes. What? Are you telling us the ship's computer is to blame for all that mayhem? Don't screw with me. Agreed. Shouldn't there be some kind of safety mechanism to prevent that? That's right. Talk about dangerous. There are heavy safety measures in place. Of course, let me clarify. I didn't simply run amok. The system is integrated with a sophisticated learning program, with Omoikane uses to decide the best move to make autonomously. The problem lies with the learning program. Before being commissioned, the Nadesco fought the UEFA in order to make it to Mars. The system recognized the UEFA as the enemy at that time. That's the root problem in this case. Still thinks the Federation is the enemy then. There has to be some mistake. It didn't give us any trouble while we were at the Heliopolis, and we even fought alongside the Archangel, not to mention that it doesn't recognize the local bases patrol units that are flying around us as we speak. Besides, Dang Cougar isn't part of the army, right? Indeed, but it's normal for a system to become confused when burdened with a surfeit of information. It's like humans in stress. Omoikane must have become quite stressed following our return to the Earthsphere and subsequent cooperation with the UEFA, which is why Omoikane has automatic reset system. Precisely, the reset system is why the problem didn't manifest itself while we were with the Archangel. That merely sidestepped the problem, however. It did nothing to solve it. Why is it going crazy now? Perhaps learning program holds a strong resentment towards the UEFA. Its first memories were ones of combat against their forces. After all, we didn't completely resolve the problem by resetting in the end. Omoikane became overburdened and snapped during your joint operation yesterday. This proved to be far more dangerous, however. In order to protect the Nesco and its crew, the base of its decision-making reverted to the state it was in before going to Mars. And that's why it considered Dan Cougar and Shining Gundam to be enemies. It appears so. I think you're correct after all. Omoikane spared Grantide from attack. Despite being out of its control, that must be because Grantide fought against the UEFA with us. It's already acknowledged as an ally. Oh really? Guess that explains it. How pesky. Can we replace it? I think it Nesco working again soon, you know. It's dangerous for us too. We can't launch either. Military engineers are already erasing the learning program's data. Omoikane returned to its natural-born state. They are preparing for the job as we speak, but that also means they'll be erasing the assorted data we have from fighting all those enemies. Omoikane will cease to be Omoikane. Ah, poor little Ruri. Can't do anything about that. We're not under the Army's control. Data from our civilian mission to Mars will only be a hindrance. Indeed. Anyway, the ones fighting us are humans, not some machines. That kind of adult rationale isn't going to help us. To just forget things that are inconvenient to remember. Adults are so deceitful. Please do something. Rory, we don't like the way the Army is doing things either. Come on. That's right. As Captain, I'm granting you total permission to do what you need to do. So what can we do? If we could just save the self-conscious part of Omoikane, then I'm sure the people from the military won't let me do it, though. Then we'll just have to do it without them finding out. But I can't do it on my own without Omoikane assisting me. I simply can't do what's necessary without them finding out. This is looking pretty bad. Still, if you need a direct connection to Omoikane's self-conscious, come to my room and I'll work something out. Oh yeah. We could also try feeding those Fetties engineers false data to Leet. That should keep them busy. We'll just have to try it and see what happens. Is that really going to work? Yeah, just leave it to me. I've already got an assistant lined up too. An assistant? I heard your story. From now on, Nesco will be fighting strenuously to protect the Earth sphere. We cannot afford to let all the data go to waste. From that standpoint, I approve of your live operation. Who are you? There are military types all over the place, so I don't want to say it out loud, but this is Professor Hazuka of Mithril. He came to take a look at the ship and check out the beast machines. Ugh. God, I'm tired. Can we really do it? Jeez. I cannot talk today. I can't, but I know some people who can help. All you have to do is ask them. I'm sure you'll be able to pull this off. Hey, come on. I'm not even sure we can do this with the system backdoor I made in my room. Are you suggesting we try hacking from the outside? That's what it comes down to. Talk about guts. Do it, please. Understood. I'll contact them at once. This is going to be very messy. Hamagachi. Thanks to the last few days of training, the Voltus team's skills have risen exponentially. You should now be able to fight alongside Combattler, Mazinger, and the Nesco's crew as equals. More or less. All you need now is to acquire more actual battle experience. You've kept us in boot camp for too long. We're sick of it. What are we going to do from now on? Are we going to engage enemies from the Big Falcon? That will be the case when the time arrives, but now is not the time. You'll be taken under the command of the nearby UEFA division. You will also be required to fight the Bosians, but there's little that can be done about that. Guess that means we're soldiers now. Understood. Roger. Our mission is to protect the Earth. We have to do what we can to achieve that goal. I'm sure we of all people know that all too well. Yes, Kenshi's right. The enemy, where are they? Professor Hamaguchi, the Bosun army is attacking Argal Heavy Industries dock. Argals? No, the Nagesco should still be docked there. Voltus team, depart and protect them! Roger! Let's roll, everyone. I had to say roll. I couldn't say go. I had to say it. Crap, there's a lot of guys. Come on, stupid Earthlings. I'll crush all of you. Status, how are the military staff of the Nesco doing? They suspended their work and their technical team has fled. So they ran away as cowards! Those pesky cowards of military weakness! The Nesco systems are acting like they should at the moment, but we don't know if that targeting system has actually been fixed. So what are we going to do? Oh, why hello there, Rory. Where were you? I had something to do. Sorry for being late. Rory, I'll excuse you this time. Sorry, we didn't anticipate an enemy attack. The Militianeers left, which is good, but we can't do anything about Omoikane as a result. You've got to be kidding! Commence attack. Tear the Earthlings apart! Oh god! Eek! Eureka! What are we going to do now? Choose to depart, and there's a good chance of a relapse if Omoikane runs amok. Here, the damage to the area will be sufficient, but if we don't go, then they're going to destroy us. This is one tough choice to make. Start up the phase transition engines. Now let's go take off. We can't let them sink us here. Roger. But what are we going to do with the CBF and the Domone? It's too dangerous. We'll just have to rely on the Astral Squadron and Grantede. I'm prepared to fight, even if it means getting shot in the back. We're not going to just sit around and wait for the aliens to trash the place. Yeah, we're heading out too. Understood. Please take care. Just make sure to get... my cable's caught. Get away from our attack range. Oh, sorry. Attack range as soon as you leave the Nesco. Ha! So there it is. Ruri, activate distortion field. Domo Shinobu, launch! Astral Squadron and Grantede, follow them. I wonder if this is all right. I don't want to attack them again. Ruri, how is it? The targeting system is working without issue. All right, we're fine. Shoot down those Bosians, everyone. Still, we can't relax yet. That's right, Domo, please fight independently from the Nesco. That was my plan from the start. Impertinent humans, I'll put an end to your lives at once. Go, beast fighters! Okay, since I did play this before, even though it wasn't well, I know a good strat. I know something that you guys don't, so I'm going to send everyone their own way. The Nesco and Astrovals will be going this way. Well, these guys will be going forward. And together. Yes. This is Kenshi. Go for Voltus 5. Nesco, are you alright? We'll cover you. This is Nesco. We're fine, but we appreciate the assistance. Please wait. I just received a report from the army that Bosun forces are heading towards Big Falcon. What? They're going to Big Falcon. Good, good. While that robot took the bait, I sent a detached force to annihilate their base. This is Algachi. Big Falcon is currently under enemy robot attack. Professor Miyayo has been injured. Voltus team, report on your status. Brother, let's head back to Big Falcon. Mother and the others are... But then we'll... Kenichi. Please go ahead. We'll be fine. We'll find a way to handle things here. Sorry. Got it. Sorry, but we have to go now. Alright, everybody. Let's return to Big Falcon. Just when I finally thought we'd be getting some reinforcements. It's alright. Mazinger and Combattler will be arriving soon. Okay, moved her. Oh. Do. Just lining them all up over here. I hope this plan of mine works. This might backfire on me. High chance of it, probably. You see, I'll let what happens be a surprise, but I'm afraid something bad might happen in the future if I don't separate these two groups. Okay, I'll keep these groups up and try to keep that group down. Da 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 da. Wait, that's too much. Buzzbird Elejos has made its grand appearance. It's them again. Oh, those bosun guys? If what Professor Yatsuya learned from Professor Yamaguchi is true, they're authentic, real deal aliens. No joke. Yes, and Combattler and Voltus were built to face them. Let's kick him to the curb, guys. Aliens. Sato. I know already, Miku. We have to do this. We have no other choice but to do this. It's alright. As long as you're here, it'll be fine. Alright, then let's go. Everybody's here, so let's blow them. Don't. Stop it, Omoikane. Ah, crap. Here it comes. Huh? Huh? Everyone, please flee the area. Oh, no. Not again. Oh, they're turning yellow. Those yellow-bellied. I knew this would happen. It's just because everybody showed up to help. They're all enemies now. The beginning of terror. And so this battlefield transforms into hell. I actually agree with that one. Good line. Will we beat the survivors? Or perhaps... Izume, if you get all spooky at a time like this, I'm going to blow you to pieces! Darn! Alright, everyone. We're relying on you. Take care to avoid our attacks. It seems all astral units have become uncontrollable. Here, too, the attack system is moving on its own. Well, I thought something like this would happen, but... Hey, can't we do something about this? Sorry, this is my fault. Something's wrong. Yep, Captain Misumura. This is great. Messenger, did something happen? Well, nothing much. We're just gonna have to shoot you now. Wait, you're going to shoot us? Why? We come to help you. Well, it's not our fault. The ship's shooting people. Darn it. Omoikane is running amok again. Be careful, everyone. With the exception of Grantee, the Nedesco and its units will consider you an enemy. What? Oh, what do you mean? Omoikane is acting all weird. If you want to know why, just ask the explanation lady later. At any rate, the Nedesco and the Astrals will consider anyone besides us to be an enemy. Get too close and they'll shoot you right out of the sky. They probably won't harm Combattler either. Oh no. They're going to attack us? What are we supposed to do now? We'll get shot down either, which means... Wait. Not that, please. I beg of you. Anyway, just make sure to take down the Bosian's units. I'm sure both the Nedesco and the Astrals will attack them as long as you don't get so close. So please hang on. Sounds easy when you say it, but it's still gonna be tough to do. Combattler and Grantee should be able to move around freely. We'll pull this off somehow. Jenigel, what's our status? Lord Hanel! The others arrived just as predicted, but it appears the humans are confused. They're mere barbarians, Jenigel. You don't have to bother understanding them. Take this chance to claim victory! Of course, sir. Well, I have one thing to say to you, Heel. An Englishman might have his guns and his swords and his armies, but a barbarian has brute force and can still kick the crap out of him. And unlike a barbarian, I at least have somewhat of a strategy, which might or might not work. Attack, punch. Okay, this is not going to go well. Spirit. Do I got anything else but that? If I got focus. Big gun. Nope. Is there any way I can, I activate focus, but I'm still getting nada. Oh, crap. Let's try moving and see what I can't attack from there. Can't from there. Well, let's try it. Jesus. Okay. Grantee, move up. Did I get any new abilities for Grantee? Excel Strike. I got Strike, that's good. But it's not what I need. I don't need that. Finger crusher on this dude. Hit him. Ah, he hits me. This guy has a 100% chance of hitting me. Maybe I should use wall, not guts. A2. Crit. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Domon got creamed. The side of bacon. Oof. Ahaha! Combattler is amazing. Atomic punch. That is way too close. Wall. Definitely wall. Huzzah! Mon frere. Oh, that's the end of my turn. Didn't do enough damage to me. But you took some heavy tolls. Because that's who the bell tolls for. Oof. Oh god. Well, she's dead. Ah! Ejecting! Bye-bye, Hikaru. Captain, incoming transmission. Who is it? UEFA? It seems to be someone named Captain Tesla from Mithril. A Miss Captain from Mithril? Oh, that must be the person Professor Hazuki asked for help. Let me take this one, Megumi. You must be Captain Mizumura from the warship Nadesco. I'm Testarossa. Pleased to meet you. Huh? No way, that girl is a captain? Isn't she even under the NARS? I don't believe it. Now I'm wondering what kind of organization Mithril is. I never imagined they were this unreasonable. Oh, don't worry. Tess is just an exception. Yeah, the rest of Mithril consists of battle-hardened soldiers. I seem to have surprised you. Please accept my apologies. However, I assure you, we are a completely serious organization. That is the reason we contacted you directly. Currently, you appear to be... Yes! We're being attacked by those boson alien thingamajiggas. And Omoikane is off its rocker. We definitely in trouble. Wait, Eureka. Since we're in battle right now, we can't access Omoikane's self-conscious sections. Can you do anything to help? Oh, you must be Miss Brewery. Hashino. Yes, I can penetrate the system with the computer on my ship. I'm going to need some help with this navigation to know what I'm supposed to correct, though. I'll follow you. I'm one who knows the most as far as Omoikane is concerned. That's right, let's begin. The UEFA has begun to consider shooting down Nadesco, so we'd best hurry. Captain, what are you? Huh? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Just concerning conceiving some counter plans with little old Rory here. For now, let's just buy everybody some time until Omoikane returns to normal. Yeah, it's not gonna end well. Chance of killing it? Not much. So, what does he have again? Wall. Perfect. Let's weaken her. Come on, come on. Ah, oh, not killed. Okay. Melee. Finish it! Zia Reimer. Ah! She leveled up only. Weird. Repair him. They're gonna make it up here soon, so I better go up. But now I'm going to wait a bit. Oof. You do nothing! That did a little something. But I do more! Keep aiming for this guy. Oh, awesome. He leveled up now. Oh, she's aiming for the Nadesco. But the Nadesco took you out. Mama said take you out. Oh, crap. See you, Rhymer! I don't think Shiny Gun's the only one who's going to need help soon. I think they got this ship covered. Dang, they got a long walk range. Oh, God. Dang, Ryoko. Well, let's hope this guy fares better. Oh, God. That's it, huh? Accuracy punching out. Take care of the rest, gentlemen. I thought they were quick.